maintain my right and my cause. Oh, thou sittest in thy throne judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen, thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever. Oh, that within me destructions are come to perpetually. Thou hast destroyed cities, their memorial is perished within. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble, and they that seek the Lord. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to the Lord which dwelleth in Zion. Oh, declare among the people his doings. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. No, have mercy upon me, O Lord. Consider my trouble, which I suffer at them that hate me. Oh, thou liftest me up from the gates of death, that I might show forth all thy praises. At the gates of the daughter of Zion, I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit they have made, and the net which they hid is their own footing. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. No, the expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be men. I want to make a note real quick on singing songs, singing scriptures. Really, all comes down to the reason why we do this is because we are delighting ourselves in the Lord, and we're singing his words, and that's why we do this. In terms of how do you do this, it's really about making sure that you're singing to somebody, you're singing to God, and then from there the melodies are going to come, the chords are going to come. That's always going to be there. I will sing things, I'll repeat. Like if you listen to the first time I sing it through, I'll repeat it verse 1, 2, and 3 once, because I feel like that's like the introduction. But I do like to try and fit in all of the words, and sometimes it's very wordy, but that's why you just practice it again and again, and also you can just stop and just hit it a cappella. And yeah, that Psalm 9 is one of my favorite ones. I'm gonna sing you this song that God gave me last night. It goes like this. Once again, you have shown yourself mighty. Once again, you made a way out of no way. Once again, you are my light in the darkness. Once again, Jesus, once again, you made a way out of no way. Once again, life spring forth from the tomb once again, once again. You're my light in the darkness once again, once again. Oh Jesus, once again. Oh, you'll never, never leave my side once again. Oh, you're with me through the darkest night once again. Oh, you are the only one that catch my tears. Oh Jesus, you're always near. I love you dearly. Once again, once again, once again. You made a way out of no way. Once again, once again. You made my light in the darkness. Once again, once again. Jesus, once again, once again, once again. You're my way out of no way. Once again, once again. You've made life spring forth from the tomb. Once again, once again. You shut the mouth of the lion. Once again, once again. You are the fourth man in the fire. Once again, once again. I see the lily in the valley. Once again, once again. You are my bright and morning star. Oh, once again, once again. Jesus, once again. You'll never, never leave my side. No, no, no. Even in the darkest night. You are the only one that catch my tears. Oh Jesus, you're always near. I love you dearly. Once again. Once again, once again. You made a way out of no way. Once again, once again. You've shown yourself mighty. Once again, once again. You make life spring forth from the tomb. Once again, once again. Oh Jesus, once again. Zion Advance, God bless you all. Again, these videos I'm showing you the lifestyle of worship, and yeah. So y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Amen.